Hey guys, so I'm so excited to be back again. One more time, you're welcome. Okay, so like you can already tell from the topic, today we're talking about personality types and temperaments. So let me quickly point out, I know a lot of people use those two words interchangeably, but in my research I found that personality comprises of two things: temperaments and character. Now, temperaments are your biological traits. They're intrinsic and there's nothing you can do to change it. Character, on the other hand, is a cultural trait and it can be acquired from your environment. You probably hear the phrase, you're a product of your environment. So that's where it comes from. A lot of scholars have contributed their own quota of development to the cosmic other by coming up with various theories on temperament types and personalities. So there's a vast range of resources out there. But I personally have a special affinity to Team LAHAYE. Now, Team LAHAYE is a renowned author of this book called Why You Act the Way You Do. Now, I know you can Google that later or just, buy it off Amazon or something, but he really did justice to breaking down the personality types that we have into 4 major temperaments. The book is Why You Act the Way You Do. All right. So we have the sanguine, the choleric, the phlegmatic, and the melancholic. Now, individuals who are sanguine and choleric fall into the extrovert category of temperaments, while the phlegmatic and the melancholic fall into, of course, the introvert category. And both, classes, extrovert and introvert, all of them have their own strengths and weaknesses. But it's really important that we note that nobody's strengths makes them superior to the other, nor the other party's weakness make them inferior to the other, and vice-versa. So I'm just going to do a quick run through of a few of the strengths and weaknesses of these 4 temperaments. I'll try at least maybe 4 or 3. I'll start with the sanguine. An individual with the sanguine personality or temperament type usually has an upside of being very enthusiastic. They have the most positive attitude to life. Of all the 4 temperaments, they're usually the happiest. Like, they can be the life of the party. They're very warm and friendly, very sociable, likable, all that good stuff. Some of the downsides is that they're very undisciplined. They can be very disorganized. I know, because I'm sanguine, so I had to put that out there. They can be very disorganized. They're very egotistic, trust me, and they're the biggest exaggerators. Well, we'll find out about that later. The phlegmatic person has an upside of being very efficient. They're warm, they're calm, they're usually the peacemaker, they don't want no trouble, they're very diplomatic, the most diplomatic of all the 4 temperaments. Now, their downsides, however, they can be very unmotivated, they're the biggest procrastinators. We'll find out about that too. Now, the choleric person usually is the born leader. Like, give them a leadership position and they're ready to go. They're very productive, very practical. They like to work. They are motivated by action, literally. Now, some of their downsides is they're very emotionally unavailable. They can be cruel. They can hold on to anger. They find it difficult to forgive. They can be the most aggressive sometimes. The melancholic, one of my favorite temperaments. I wish I could change, but no. The melancholic person is really warm, they're quiet, they're calm, they're very thoughtful. They're the most sensitive of all the temperaments. They just want to be indoors. They're very creative. Like, they can just sit and think and make something nice, But some of their weaknesses, they can be very unsociable. They are the most unsociable. of all the 4 temperaments, the most unsociable. They usually sometimes are moody, touchy feely, stuff like that. They, bounce in and out of feelings and stuff like that. Anyways, like I said before, nobody's strengths makes them superior, nor does anyone's weakness make them inferior. Now, you probably want to ask, can I change my temperament, or can I take on someone else's temperament? Like I said before, it's intrinsic. Really, there's nothing you can do about it. You may try to act like someone else, but it's exhausting. You're gonna get tired because your natural nature wants to, come forth. However, your environment, where you grew up, certain factors like education and stuff can contribute to how your character, shapes up to make your temperament, weaknesses be more reformed, just tone down those weaknesses. So that kind of does, a lot for parents. A parent's contribution to their kids growing up also helps the child's mindset to adapt some things that are going to be good for that child. So parents have a lot of role to play in their kids' lives. For instance, I spoke about being disorganized. If you're naturally a disorganized person, but you grew up around people who are organized and finicky, you're actually gonna pick that up. So it does well for you. So like you were probably already guessing, before I leave, I'm gonna tell you something that's really important. It's good that you study your own temperament type. If I were you, I'll go back and research, probably buy Tim LaHaye's book, or read it online or something. Go back, study your own temperament type. You may have been thinking, oh, maybe I'm sanguine, oh, maybe I'm melancholic, maybe I'm this, maybe I'm that. Just go and do a little bit more research. Get to understand your personality and temperament type. If you do that, it will help you have a better relationship with you, an intrapersonal relationship. It'll help you have a better relationship with people around you, an interpersonal relationship. It's going to help you have better love life because you get to understand your partner, you get to understand why they act the way they are acting, you get to understand why you react the way you react. People are probably complaining about you, oh, you're too angry, oh, you're too this, oh, you're too that. When you know that this is my temperament, I have these weaknesses, it will help you know where you need to work on, the things you need to, correct, things you need to be conscious about when you're active. I think that it will go a long way to help you just, have a more efficient, life in general. So that's pretty much it for today. I plan not to bore you guys, I plan not to talk too long, but let's just drop a quick hint that our next discussion, next topic, is gonna have something to do with self-image, self-esteem, stuff like that. I really hope that you come back again, and I'm so excited that you watch this. Thank you. Alright guys, thank you so much for listening today. If you like the stuff I talk about, or you know someone who might, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. It's really important to me. And you can even go a step further by hitting the notification button so that each time I post, you're gonna get notified. Thank you, I'm counting on you. And don't forget, you have a purpose life. So live deliberately, live like you know it. Stay purposed, and God bless you.